Hello, beautiful Libras. I'm Val with Eternal Transformations Tarot. I'm here to do your April 2020 reading, okay? This is going to be for the rest of April, for the end of April. Now, I did go ahead and pull some numerology cards so you can figure out what energies you're under. Then we're going to do a Celtic cross spread and just see what's going on with you right now and what's coming for the rest of this month. I intend for this to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the rest of this month. First card out, 8. Manifestation. Second card out, 99. Compassion. Third card out, 9. Completion. Beautiful. And last card, 88. Abundance. These are some very powerful numbers. 88 and 99 and 8 and 9. That's crazy. Okay. So also I'm feeling purple for you. I kept feeling purple, and while I was meditating for Libra, I was walking around outside and I had to just pick these pretty little flowers. Aren't they lovely? So purple and yellows I'm also feeling for you. Purples are spirituality, royalty. And look, I'm wearing purple today. It must have been for you. Okay, I didn't think about that, obviously. Okay, I shuffled 2 decks. I'm going to use one for clarifying, and I'm going to use one for pulling the spread. Okay, we got the Hermit. Okay, finding your inner light. I just heard, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, right? And at the top of this deck, we have Ace of Pentacles. There is something new waiting for you. God is handing you a new opportunity of abundance, okay? Definitely a time to take control of your life, Many of you are going to be rewarded because you have. Okay. Spirit, what do we have for Libras? And interesting, I wasn't planning to use this deck, but I shuffle all the ones around, and then whatever one they want me to pick up, I do. But we got air. You know, that's you, Libra. Air. Imagination. This world can be magical if you allow it. Are you limiting yourself by preconceived notions, beliefs? You can achieve anything you set your mind to, Libra. You above all other signs. Okay? I love my Libras. I love them so much. Okay, we're going to pull one Isis Oracle card. These are very spiritual. This is your spiritual message, but we will not read it till the end. Don't get scared if you see my big old dog back there. She's a puppy, but she's being trained very well. We'll read it at the end, though, because I like to see it all come back together. This is your spiritual message. Spirit, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising for the rest of April and Venus. Or for those just drawn to this reading because you told them so. Felt something buzz. Wow. Magic and ritual crafting, sacred practice. Isn't that a beautiful card? Magic and ritual crafting, sacred practice. We're going to go for the walk after this one, okay? We'll read this at the end. Let's see what's in your soul. Oh, also, they're saying music realigns your frequency and recalibrates you. Make sure you're listening to music that is uplifting. You're very affected by music. It is part of your soul. You need it to recalibrate. Make sure you're listening to uplifting music when you need to, right? I just saw someone procrastinating on cleaning out their car or their house or something, and just turn on music you love, and you know you're going to feel so good once it's done, right? Okay, thank you. Spirit guides, ascended masters for Libra, beautiful. For Libra, that's their soul. Tell me what's in their ego. I'm hearing completion. Y'all. Okay, so in your soul, we have finishing a cycle. Here we have, you're so close to finished. And I know this has been a tough time. I know this cycle, the past few years for you, maybe even the last, I'm hearing 3, 7, 10, have been very hard for some of you. Cycle change. This is a big cycle change. This isn't the end of a book. This is the end of a trilogy, new series, right? Beautiful. You're so close to home. Do not give up now. Finish out this cycle. Seriously, Mandy? What? In your ego, This is telling me you're very much aligned with this. You realize abundance is coming and they are trying to hand you abundance. Pay attention now to others. You may see how they're walking. It's almost like they're going to lunch. Maybe speaking of a business plan, Spirit may be bringing you into contact with others. It may be serendipitous, okay? But this is going to involve working with others in some way, okay? That's bringing a lot of abundance, okay? End of a cycle, 10. What's 1 plus 0? 1. Ace. This is beautiful. This is your completion so that you can garner your compassion, and all of the manifestations are bringing abundance finally. Finally. Okay? You are just driving me nuts. Your paw is going at my butt. Okay? You stay up here and lay down for a minute. She's a darling, but she's a baby. She's only 8 months old. I adopted her a couple months ago. She's a Great Dane lab mix, a Labradane, but I mean, I adopted her, so not full bred, I'm sure. Okay, Spirit, what's in the root of this situation? What is in the root of this energy? What is in the root of this energy? What is in the root? Ooh, that was too much. That was too much. That was too much. That was too much. Man, that was too much. I have better fingers today. Forgive me. It happens to everyone, even tarot readers. I felt that buzz. Spirit, what's in their past? Okay. They're saying take it. They're saying take it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. What is the energy that is showering over them right now? What is the energy that is showering over them right now? That is showering over them. What is the energy that is showering over them? Ah, yes. 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 Okay. 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 Okay, beautiful. Oh, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. Okay, we'll clarify these as well. I don't really see a need for clarification. If I need to, I will. Okay, we already talked about where your soul is. Okay, you're completing a cycle. Some of you are carrying things on your back that you don't need anymore. You know, I always say it's like when you go to the luggage rack, they're showing me this image to share. When you go to that luggage rack, and after you've gotten off the flight, you're tired, you just want to get your bag and go home, okay? And you go to get your bag, and then suddenly Spirit's like, why are you picking up you're just picking up everybody else's bags and carrying them? It's like, you got enough stuff of your own, baby. You don't need to carry all their stuff. Put it down. Handle your own, right? Finishing that cycle. Abundance absolutely coming to you, probably in the form of working with someone else. Could be a promotion as well, okay? And this is, again, completing a cycle. Look how the woman dances in the middle. See the wands of as above, so is below. The divine feminine and the divine masculine in balance, okay? When you realize that the bad times as well as the good is part of the cycle, living cyclically. Saying when the bad times are there, what is my lesson here? And is this mine to carry, right? Someone's realized that. Someone's living with the flow of universe co-creation, and that is when blessings start going all around you. Okay? In your past, what are you completing? What is the past cycle that you're completing at the end of? Okay? I always call this card right here, Stankin' Thinkin'. Stankin' thinking. Some of you have allowed yourselves to get into that rumination before of anxieties and negative thought patterns. They're saying you're completing this cycle because you now are paying attention to what your thoughts are. Remember, don't let this come back around and be something you have to keep learning. Okay, notice the crab there. The crab goes within its shell. Okay, sometimes there is a need to go within and say, man, how did this really go wrong? How can I make sure it didn't happen again? But then you move on. Don't keep carrying that stuff around if you have walked away from it. Okay, and I feel like many of you have this is a new cycle for you, big time. Like I said, not the end of a book, not a new book, a new series, something totally new. Okay, and you've looked at it, you have taken the time to look at it, right? But out of the pain here, because here we see the 3 of Swords, right? Something hurt you, right? Something hurt you, but now we see him looking at it, very, very similar, right? But what he doesn't see because of that shield in the way is that something new is growing, right? And blue is the color of spirituality. Something new within you is growing, downloads, perspective changes, so that you don't have to go through this again. And balance, remain balanced, both in your mind, spiritually, in your words and in your actions. Balance is going to be very important on you completing this cycle. Most of it is about remaining balanced, seeing the silver lining, seeing the lesson within what some perceive to be negative. When we turn this card around, we see he's not sitting there anymore stinking thinking. There was a time for that. That's okay. You can feel it. What I always say, feel it, heal it, and release it. Like a fart in the wind. Okay? His ship is setting sail. He's leaving those cups on the shore. Right? What is showering over you right now? What is showering over you? Another 4. This is the year for 2020 and the month of 4, right? April. They are saying very much this is going to be a time of stability. Make sure that you are watching your finances because they are trying to set you up for something, okay? Watch your relationship with money. What is your relationship with money? Okay? Healing. Divine healing. This is also the time of Aquarius, right? And this is the energy available to you right now. Ooh, and I love the other side of this card. I call him my good-looking water man. Ooh, he is made of water, but look at them pecs and abs. Ooh, he looks good. Okay. He's looking at you now. And again, something growing behind you that you do not see. Love. He's looking at you now. Are you ready? You've rested long enough, my darling. The mission is here. Look at all those shooting stars. You can have anything you want. Do you realize that? My mom yelled at me to watch my shirt, but I get so claustrophobic with anything around my neck. It's a thing. Okay, and so in this healing process, they're just asking you to really look at what you've walked away from. Make sure you don't go back to it. And your finances, your relationship with money, so that you can get the abundance you truly deserve. In your final outcome, if you're willing to go through this work, okay, if you're willing to do this completion, this new chapter, oh, the Fool, the Fool. Look at the sun rising on a new day. Look at how he doesn't care what people think of his journey. He doesn't know where his journey is going to go, and he doesn't care what people think. And I say that because look at the flower. Love me not. I'm doing me. That's going to be you. Okay? New chapter, new chapter, new abundance, new abundance. Walk through that path with courage. Get fun comfortable, right? The fun starts when you get uncomfortable, outside of your comfort zone, right? Beautiful. Lots of pentacles here. You're about to be really stable. I know it's been a while. Again, I keep hearing purple and yellows. Yellows are very much about abundance. And purple about spirituality, okay? That song keeps, and we're going to read this one. This one song keeps coming into my head. Annie. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow. Clear away the cobwebs and the sorrows till they're none. Magical rituals. Watch your thoughts. Every day is not meant to be easy. What is the lesson there? What is the lesson there? When you ask Spirit to teach you the lesson in hardships, suddenly they are not so hard because you are gaining for your arsenal within that growth. Magic and ritual. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. Magic and ritual. Crafting sacred practice. Effect in the external world can be created through inner practice. Magic and ritual can support your divine path now in the physical world, and you are encouraged to enhance your power with regular practice. The results that you experience will encourage you to continue with the practice as you grow in power, grace, ability, love, and wisdom. Apply your inner beauty to transform your outer world. Oh, how beautiful is that? Manifesting. Do your full moon and new moon rituals, your prayers, whatever your ritual is, continue to do so because you are manifesting abundance. And you got a lot of September, so that could be a Virgo coming into your life, okay? But it could also be the number 9. It could also be everything you're manifesting now will show itself by September, right? Okay, so pay attention. For these cards to come out like that, I would pay very close attention. Okay. A lot of 8s and 9s, okay? So August, September time frame, a lot of what you're going to be manifesting is going to show itself then, okay? For us to grow empowered and potent on the path of ancient feminine power, we need to honor our knowing and being and cultivate sacred practice. Sacred practice becomes the habit of growing our spiritual power and consciousness, like a garden, needing regular care and watering to blossom and flourish. Our inner garden of the soul. Where'd it go? It reminded me of the hermit when I saw that and I've already lost it. Our inner garden of the soul, okay? Where our creative joy, spiritual gifts, and bliss bubble away, also needs regular attention. Coming into our practice takes strength and inner will. Even though it can feel amazing, we still have to wake up, set aside time, and discipline ourselves to show up for our own inner growth. Are you going to show up? Are you going to show up for your own inner growth? We will reap the benefits when we do, but we must allow ourselves to fall in love with our practice, to craft something that really speaks to us so that we want to do it. It must be your own, and it can be anything you want, anything you want. The desire and discipline together help us to engage with our practice regularly, and we can grow so fast that it can be shocking. You must set aside time for your growth. This is the ritual I mean here. This is the ritual they want from you. You must set aside time for your growth and do it whether you like it or not. Don't only do it on the days you feel like meditating, right? Praying is talking to God. Meditation is listening. Many of us pray when things are bad and only listen when we feel like it, when we have that feeling like we could meditate, when things are easy. It should be a constant conversation. Constant conversation. You will go stronger spiritually and be more balanced and aligned. And for Libra, balance is so important. So important for you. That is part of your path here, what to learn here. Okay? How to cultivate balance within yourself. How to cultivate balance within yourself. You're coming into this. Thank you very much, Spirit Guides. Okay. If you would like to donate to my channel, there are 3 links below. Please know that you are included in my new moon and full moon rituals for the month that you donate. Okay, when you donate, I need you to put what you want to manifest and what you want to release so I can include you in those rituals. Okay? It's so important for me to be able to give back that energy. I love you all so much. If you'd like a personal reading, all of that's on the bottom. And so are all of these tarot cards if you'd like to buy any of these tarots. This is the vice versa. It's a great deck. I suggest it. I love you all so much, Soul Tribe. I will see you soon. Like and subscribe. Catch you on the flip side.